Hiya folk, just coming on. I have been all morning trying to work out something that would work for storing my distress inks. At the minute I have them in the unit in front of me usually, but I've took them out and put them in a separate tray at the moment, thinking that might help me for using them, but it's not really working. Looked online and I saw a tutorial and it gave me this, okay, with some notches out the front of it. But when you put your distress ink in there, it gets lost. Far too big for what you need it for. I'll see if I can put that the light on and let you see it a bit better. There you go. So it's lost in there. It's just far too big. And I did try, as you'll see, there's loads of scores. I was trying to narrow it, but the narrower it got, the wider it got, and it was even worse. So, scrapped that, and then I've sized it down to finally this, and it works. My only problem is now is trying to find the right adhesive to make sure it lasts. But that's no problem, I'll work that out. And you'll see in a second that the distress ink slots in just nice, and where the notches are, it slides out no problem. And if I've got it the right way, you'll see the label on the front. Let's see if I can show you that. That's too blurry now. There you are. Behave like, there we are. So that's the right size. And what I'm going to do then is I've made two previously and used wet glue and just a bit of masking tape to just hold it until it's stuck properly, and then I'm just going to layer that on top and do that maybe, I don't know, 8 or 10 high, and it's quite sturdy. It's not flimsy, but what I'm going to do is just, I've got offcuts here from the card that was left, so what I'm going to do is just add a few extra bits of support at the sides. Whether I use chipboard or not, I'm not sure. I have got a load of these though, so I might use them, I might not. And then I'll finally, if I can be bothered, I'll cover them with other paper, because obviously that brown isn't really my thing, but I'm not really doing it for the colour, I'm doing it for the usage of it. But as you'll see, that's quite tight. It's not overly big and bulky, so it should manage to slot in okay. And what I'm going to do is try and make up, in fact I'm saying 8 or 10 high. I think I'll do one per colour family. So like the blues, I've got what, 2, 4, 6, 8 blues at the moment. So I'll do 8 blue ones. The browns, there's what, 2, 4, 6, 8 of them as well. Greens, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 of them now. So I'll go down that line, I think, and do them per colour family, so that if I'm doing a project and I need greens, I just need to pull out one pack. And it means that I can take them out one at a time type of thing. So the measurements for it are, that's the card that you need, 11.7 centimetres by 16.7 centimetres. Okay, and I've cut all mine down so far. So mine are all cut, ready to be scored. So I'll just show you what the score lines are at. So long ways your score lines are at, wait a minute to see again, so your score lines are at 7 and 9. So 7, 9. So that's long ways is 7 and 9. Turn at 90 degrees and score at 2 centimetres. Okay, I'll just turn that so you can see it a bit better. So you're scoring down at 2 centimetres, alright? Then do 180 degree turn, okay? And do the same again, score down at 2 centimetres. Alright, and that's your score done. Then all you're doing is snipping these side notches. So you're going 1, 2, and I take a notch out of them. You don't have to if you don't want to, I just prefer to. Okay, turn that again and do the same on the opposite side. 1, 2, and I'll just notch that. Oh, I've got an itchy nose. Right, so that's them done. Then all you're doing is fold in and fold in. Give it a wee score. It doesn't need to be perfect because you're only going to be folding it in a wee bit. Alright. And then what you're doing is tuck your flaps in, okay, and fold it up. Should have stored them as well, I think. We'll do it now. Right, so folding these bits in, okay, and then just fold up. Then fold those parts in. Add a wee bit of glue or adhesive onto the wee label, onto the wee notch there, and stick it to the bottom part. Okay, I'll just try and show you without my fingers being in the way. So stick a wee bit of glue here on this one, alright, and then just stick it down to that part inside. Do the same at the other side. Okay, so you're left with that. That's what you're left with. Then what you're going to do is just pop the lid down and stick them down. Okay. And as I said, there is a wee overlap there. Okay, there's about maybe half a centimetre, something like that. But that's fine because we're just sticking it down. It's not going to be noticeable. What I forgot to do was put my notches in for me to lift it out. Now, what I've been using is just an older one that I've already marked, so I know they're all going to be in alignment. So all I've been doing is matching it up with an old notch, looking through my circle punch to make sure it's lined up right, and then just punch it out, and then turn it and do the same at the other side. So you'll see there the wee notch. Oops, it's not quite square. That's it now. Put it in, find where your wee notch is, and just punch it out. and that's the wee overlap bit that I had. You'll see it there. Tiny, tiny, tiny wee bit. And you're ready to fold them again, sorry. So, down, and then you're ready to just mount it on top. And they're all, as you'll see, that way. They will all be fine. Alright. So that's going to be my solution for my distress inks. I will come back and show you them once they're fully decorated. But your measurements are, your cardstock needs to be 11.7 centimetres by 16.7 centimetres. Put your long side of your card, long ways, and score at 8 centimetres. And is that right? No, sorry. Was it 7? It's 7 centimetres and 9 centimetres. So that's long ways, 7 and 9. Alright. Turn it 90 degrees, score at 2 centimetres. Turn it 180 degrees and score again at 2 centimetres. Okay. I will put the measurements into the description bar for you. And as I said, for punching out the holes, if you're not too bothered about them lining up, just eyeball it and match them as you think. But I like them to be kind of uniform. So I have been using the one above type of thing to punch out the next one. But it's not necessary if you don't want to. You don't even really have to put the notches in if you don't want to. I do though, as I said, I want to be able to just lift out my distress ink without fighting with them. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I hope that has helped. For sturdiness, as I said, I probably will put some straps on the sides just to give them an extra wee bit of support. But if I'm honest, it's quite sturdy. The cardstock I'm using is good cardstock. I would reckon that's probably at least 250 GSM, if not more. But it's up to you. Alright, thanks for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Take care for now, bye.